I bet in some area of your life there's a change, perhaps a big change you're wanting to make, and you've been thinking, I've got to take a big step towards it. You know what? That is often our biggest mistake in our thinking about moving towards a vision, that we have to take big steps. Now, sometimes we need to take a big step, but there's something I want to encourage you to do today, this week, that's a small step. You know, baby steps will get you to the finish line. I mean, think about it. If I'm just moving just a little bit at a time, you might feel impatient watching me move just a little bit at a time, but the truth of the matter is, if I keep moving, even if the steps are small, eventually I get to the finish line. Now, I was speaking at a conference recently with my favorite leadership author, John Maxwell. And he said something that just stuck with me, and I've been thinking about it ever since. He said, it is consistency, not intensity, that gets results. Consistency. A lot of times we want to be intense with what we do and make these big leaps forward, but those big leaps forward take so much energy and often so much courage that we find ourselves hesitating. But if we can be consistent in the small actions every single day, we see results. Whether you're talking about a small change in your health, where you stop drinking as many soft drinks and you start drinking a little more water every single day. Whether it's exercising and you're not doing any, but you say, you know what, I'm going to take a walk for 10 minutes every day. And then 10 minutes turns into 20 and into 30 as you develop a habit. It could be your rates that you need to raise, and maybe someone has told you and they're telling the truth. You need to double your rates. And when you think about doubling your rates, it feels so overwhelming that you don't do anything. But what if you raised them 20%? And then you put a date on your calendar 6 months from now to raise them again, another 20%. And this time next year, another 20% until you get to where it's doubled. You see, if we are consistent in taking the baby steps, we eventually get to where we want to go. And here's the other thing that happens. We stretch a little at a time. And as we stretch, our capacity for doing more, for being more courageous, actually grows. So, don't look at little steps as little progress. See little steps as a training ground to get you to your finish line. Because it is the consistency that gets you there, not the intensity. Thanks so much for watching, and if you want more coaching or ideas for how to move your life forward, go to valerieburton.com and you can get my How to Coach Yourself course for free.